Hi, today we're going to look at the layout setting options within Aspen Discovery. To find your layout settings, you're going to go into your Aspen administration menu and look for the theme and layout section. These settings are within layout settings. For the most part, you might only see one set of layout settings, but if you're managing multiple scoped catalogs, you might see multiple, and you can add new if you need to add multiple different options for your layout settings. Today, I'm just going to show you what's available within the layout settings. The first bit of options that you really have to do with navigation within Aspen. Most libraries will set where to use custom home link from library settings as use home link for library. So let me explain what this is. Essentially, you're controlling where you want users to go when they click on your logo, when they click on this home icon, and when they click on these breadcrumb menus. So right now, as I have it with use home link for logo, what I'm saying is this logo is going to take me out to a URL that I've set up. Most libraries will make this their library website or library homepage. So right now, if I were to click on this logo, it's going to take me out to my library homepage. Where you set up this URL is within your library systems settings. So let me show you this really quick. Within your primary configuration, library systems, when you click into your library system and scroll down to basic display, there's a home link. This is where you would put that URL that you want when users click on your logo and some other places within Aspen that this will take them. Okay, so back to layout settings. Another option you have when you select use home link for logo is that you can choose to just switch out this home icon for a little book icon instead. So if I were to save this right now, my little home would just turn into a book. So it's up to you to decide which makes more sense. Is home your browse categories, or does the book make more sense for browsing that link? Now, you also have some additional options. I want to show you use home link for breadcrumbs, menu, and logo. So this is the option that's going to take users out to your library website the most. So let me go ahead and save this. With these settings, I'm now saying that I have this home breadcrumb that would take me to my library website. My logo will still take me out to my library website. And now I have a home icon that will take me out to my library website, and Aspen automatically popped up this browse option. So again, library website, browse categories, and then I have library website, browse categories. Additional options also popped up for controlling the text. So if I wanted home to instead say library website, I could make that change. And if I wanted to make any changes to browse, I could do, browse the catalog or something like that. There's also a few other options at the bottom I just wanted to go over. The first one, again, is turned on by default. It's show library hours and locations link. This link is over in your hamburger menu where it says library hours and locations. This is going to show, if you have multiple locations, a drop down of any locations that you have. And if you just have one location, it'll show your library address, your phone number, and your hours. All of this information that appears here is set up within your library location settings. So let's see where those are. Again, in primary configuration, you have locations. So if you click into a location, let's say I click into this branch, information that I fill in an address, phone number, email address, and also down at the bottom in my hours will automatically populate in that side menu. Let's go back to our layout settings. Show top of page button. Again, we turn this on by default, but you can unclick it and make this go away. But this is this little helpful arrow right here on the side. This is really helpful, especially if you're navigating through catalog results and you want to get taken back up to the top. These two options I'll point out, show dismiss the placard button in top right corner and show dismiss placard button as an X close icon. These relate to when you start creating placards. Your placards are over in the local catalog enrichment placards. So maybe just make a mental note now to come back to these two navigation options when you start diving into placards. Finally, we have a minimum contrast ratio required for themes. If you've already set up your theme or watched the theme video, maybe you remember that in your themes, you have a pass-fail score for the contrast ratio. By default, you are set to 4.5. So you need to get around 4.5 or above 4.5 to get that yellow or green passing score. If you wanted to make your contrast ratio higher and more accessible, you do have the option to change it to a 7.0 if you want. All you have to do is click save, and these options will be automatically applied. And just as a reminder, additional information available for you here at help.aspendiscovery.org. Today's documentation is under admin, theme and layout. And if you scroll down to layout, you'll find some more information. Thanks so much.